What's up, anime fam? Today we're diving into 10 completed isekai anime that didn't fumble a single episode. No filler, no snoozers, just straight up magic, chaos, and overpowered main characters doing main character things. Let's go. Number 10. My Isekai Life. I gained a second character class and became the strongest sage in the world. Alright, first up. This title sounds like it was written by someone who lost a bet with the light novel gods. But don't let the long name fool you. My Isekai Life actually delivers pure entertainment. Yuji gets summoned into another world, tames slimes, learns every spell known to humankind, and basically breaks the game's difficulty slider before episode 3. Like bro, other adventurers are out here struggling to fight one goblin, while Yuji's over there using meteor strikes like he's late for dinner. The pacing is tight, no useless beach episodes or random talking cats looking at you some other isekai I won't name. The animation? Surprisingly solid. The world building? Not revolutionary, but it knows what it's doing. And Yuji, this dude is the definition of calm chaos. He doesn't flex, he exists and the world bows. You'll catch yourself grinning every time he solves problems effortlessly while everyone else loses their minds. It's like watching Saitama but in medieval RPG mode. Not groundbreaking, but it's consistently good. And in the isekai world, that's a high bar. This is Emiverse Anime. Watch this video to the end and hit that subscribe button now. Sliding to number 9. Summoned to another world for a second time. Now this one's got that back for revenge and snacks energy. The MC Setsu already saved the world once, goes back home, and then, guess what? Gets summoned again. Bro can't even rest in peace on Earth. But here's where it shines. Instead of the usual clueless reincarnate, this guy already knows how everything works. He's done the whole hero saves the world thing before, and now he's treating it like a part-time job. It's hilarious watching him roll his eyes at people being dramatic like, bro, I ended wars before breakfast. The story balances comedy and action like a pro. The supporting cast is wild, old allies, new enemies, and even that one annoying character you want to throw through a portal. You'll know who I mean. And unlike most isekai that drag the middle episodes, Summoned to Another World for a second time stays tight. It's like eating spicy ramen, fast, fiery, and you can't stop until it's done. Landing on number 8, the reincarnation of the strongest Exorcist in another world. Okay, this one? Low-key underrated. Our boy Seika gets betrayed by his own people because anime can't go 5 minutes without backstabbing someone and reincarnates into a new world where magic exists. But he's not using magic. Nah, he's out here dropping ancient yin-yang exorcist skills like some kind of spiritual hacker. What makes this so addictive is how smart the MC is. He doesn't scream his power levels or brag. He plays chess while everyone else is stuck playing checkers with their mana points. Also, the animation? Clean. The action scenes hit hard and the tone balances between dark and mysterious, giving Demon Slayer vibes but with a chill MC who actually uses his brain. The story also dives deep into how people treat him for being different, and you just know that betrayal trauma's still cooking in the background. It's satisfying watching him outthink every noble monster and wannabe hero that tries to mess with him. This one doesn't waste time, it delivers consistently good episodes all the way through. No dips, no cringe, just clean, calculated chaos. Looking at number 7, The Dawn of the Witch. Alright, now this one had me raising an eyebrow at first. Witches, magic schools, and a teacher who may or may not be hiding a tragic backstory. Spoiler, she definitely is. But The Dawn of the Witch turns out to be way more emotional than expected. It follows Saybil, a student with no memory and zero magical control. Man couldn't light a candle if his life depended on it. But when he's sent on a journey with a sassy witch and a beast girl with more attitude than power, things start heating up. What I love about this one is that it doesn't try to be a power fantasy. It's about growth. Saybil starts as a walking L and slowly becomes someone worth rooting for. The world is dark, magic has rules, and the characters actually struggle. Plus, it explores prejudice between humans and witches in a way that hits harder than you'd expect from an isekai. It's heartfelt, deep, and yeah, occasionally chaotic. Not every episode is explosive, but every single one matters. No skippable fluff. And that's why it earns a spot here. Rolling into number 6, Recreators. Now, this is where things get meta. Recreators said, What if anime characters came to our world and started fighting their creators? Yeah, it's that wild. We're talking sword-wielding waifus, mecha pilots, and magical girls, all realizing their entire existence was just entertainment. You can imagine how well that goes. The action scenes are movie level. Every battle looks like a crossover between Attack on Titan and Fate's Stay Night. But the best part? The dialogue. It's philosophical without being pretentious. Characters question God, art, morality, all while punching each other through skyscrapers. And don't even get me started on Altair. That villain? Top tier. She's powerful, tragic, and her theme music alone deserves an award. It's not your typical isekai. It's more like an isekai flipped inside out, and every episode feels like it's building to something huge. There's no dead air, no filler, just constant emotional and visual payoff. Number 5. The Faraway Paladin. Alright, emotional damage warning here. The Faraway Paladin is the kind of anime that sneaks up on you with feels you didn't ask for. The story follows Will, a boy raised by undead guardians, a ghost priest, a mummy warrior, and a skeletal mage. Yeah, sounds like a Halloween party gone right. But instead of being spooky, it's one of the most touching family stories in isekai. Will's journey from sheltered child to divine paladin hits deep. He questions faith, purpose, and the meaning of life, while slaying monsters and learning ancient magic. The writing's poetic, the soundtrack's haunting, and every single episode has weight. You'll find yourself caring way too much about skeleton dad and mummy mom, and when things get emotional, bro, grab tissues. No pointless side quests, no fan service distractions, just pure storytelling that makes you remember why you love anime in the first place. Number 4, Grimgar, Ashes and Illusions. Now this is the realistic isekai. No overpowered MCs, no plot armor, just a group of confused teenagers waking up in a fantasy world with swords, fear, and zero tutorial mode. Grimgar focuses on survival, teamwork, and emotional growth. The pacing's slow but intentional. It's not about flashy powers, it's about feeling human in a brutal world. The art style? Gorgeous. Soft watercolor vibes that contrast beautifully with the grim tone. And the deaths? Painful. The show doesn't glorify fighting, it makes you feel the cost. Each episode pulls you deeper, no skips necessary. It's haunting, emotional, and easily one of the most underrated gems in the isekai genre. Number 3, In Another World with My Smartphone. Okay, hear me out. This one's dumb, like gloriously dumb. But that's why it works. The MC literally dies from a lightning strike caused by God's mistake, so the big guy apologizes and gives him a second life with his smartphone. That's it. That's the premise. It sounds ridiculous, but the show owns its absurdity. The MC, Tuya, is polite, overpowered, and somehow manages to build a harem faster than you can say isekai cliché. But the pacing? Perfect. It's funny, relaxing, and surprisingly creative with how it uses the phone in a fantasy world. You'll roll your eyes, but you won't stop watching. And trust me, number 3, it'll mess with your head in the best way possible. Number 2, The Vision of Escaflowne. Classic alert! The Vision of Escaflowne is one of those legendary anime that still holds up decades later. Hitomi, a high school girl with psychic powers, gets pulled into a steampunk fantasy world full of mecha knights, dragons, and royal drama that makes Game of Thrones look tame. The blend of mecha and medieval fantasy shouldn't work, but it does. The animation, even for its age, is beautiful. The music? Straight masterpiece. And every episode pushes the story forward without filler. It's tragic, romantic, and philosophical, all while serving epic sword fights and emotional breakdowns. You can tell this anime came from an era where storytelling mattered more than trends. Number 1, Death March to the Parallel World, Rhapsody. Crowning the list is Death March, a show that's basically a comfort meal for isekai fans. Our guy Satu wakes up inside the RPG game he was coding, and instead of panicking, he just vibes. He's overpowered, kind, and chill about everything. Like this man treats dragons like neighborhood pets. The show's pacing is cozy. No dramatic angst, no annoying side characters, okay, maybe one, just a satisfying mix of adventure and slice-of-life energy. Every episode flows smoothly, filled with small victories and wholesome moments. And that ending, it ties everything together beautifully without dragging things out. It's the anime equivalent of sipping warm cocoa after a long day. Simple, fun, and consistently good from start to finish. And that's our list, Anime Fam. 10 completed isekai that actually stuck the landing without a single bad episode. Which one's your favorite? Drop it in the comments. I'm reading all of them. Smash that like button, subscribe for more anime chaos, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay weebtastic, my friends.